Hi, everybody. Today I'm going to talk to you about your at-home reading and writing packet that you're going to get for next Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I have it divided into days 1, days 2, and day 3. And I'm going to go through every day with you. On day 1, you're going to read Why Leaves Change Color. It is this article right here. I'm in the fall mood, so every fall, you know the drill, leaves on the trees change color. And this is really a science kind of article that describes to you the science behind why trees are changing color in the fall. After you have read this article, which is 2 pages long, you're going to then complete the comprehension sheet, Why Leaves Change Color. It is right here, and it looks like this right here. So it has questions 1 through 5. Please be careful to answer question numbers 3, 4, and 5 with a complete sentence, okay? And also on day 1, you need to complete the vocabulary sheet for Why Leaves Change Color. And it says vocabulary at the top. The following items are vocabulary words, Why Leaves Change Color. So you're going to match the word with the correct definition. Please write the letter here. Some of you drew lines to connect the dots, and it's difficult to grade. Put the letter right here for me. I appreciate it so much. That's day 1. On day 2, you're going to have a writing assignment. I want you to reread the article Why Leaves Change Color, because the paragraph assignment asks you to remember what is said inside Why Leaves Change Color. This is your writing assignment. In the article, you learn that the decrease of sunlight in the fall leads to the beautiful colors of our leaves. And so on the lines below, I want you to describe what you like about autumn where we live. Does our hometown or area community experience a visible change of seasons? And what other things do you enjoy about autumn? Now, this is a descriptive paragraph, or you can make it an opinion paragraph. In my opinion, that fall in our area is one of the best seasons, and this is why, So write an introduction sentence. That's sentence number 1. Write 3 or more detailed sentences. So that sentence is 2, 3, 4, and then a conclusion sentence is sentence number 5. You need to have at least 5 sentences. Tiny Hand says, remember, there are 5 fingers on my hand. Write 5 sentences here. You can write more than that because you can have 3 or more detailed sentences, but you need to have at least 5. That's for day 2. Day 3 is comma practice. Yay! Our mentor sentence for next week is going to be all about commas in a series to separate items. So let's take a look at this together. On day 3, you have 2 comma practice sheets. Your very first one says to place the comma in the correct place in the sentence. Let's take a look at this example. In this example, we have 3 or more items in a series. The flag is red, white, and blue. The items that we have in a series are the colors of the flag, red, white, and blue. And there are 3 or more items here. So we need to put a comma after each item in that series. Red, comma, white, comma, and blue. Now, some of you may know that there is an option to not have a comma before the conjunction. However, we are practicing the Oxford comma rule, which tells us that we are going to have a comma in between each of these words, red and white. So even before the conjunction, we're going to have a comma. Let's take a look at the next sentence. The woods are filled with deer, squirrels, and chipmunks. Well, the list includes deer, squirrels, and chipmunks. So we have to have a comma after deer. We have to have a comma after squirrels, and then we have our period right here after chipmunks. So we are all good with that one. Let's take a look at number 1 together. Let's do number 1 together. Would you like to read, watch television, or go to bed? Well, our list includes reading, watch television, or going to bed. Those are our 3 items. So I'm going to place a comma in between each one of these. Read. Oh, I don't need to put it right here beside watch television. I don't need one right there. Watch television goes together. Because I'm not going to read, watch television, or go to bed. I'm going to watch television. Those go together. So I got to make sure I put my comma right here. And there, I'm all done. You can do the same thing with your sentences, placing the commas in the correct places. The next set of practice is also done on day 3. And this requires your student to do some handwriting. Handwriting practice is so important. So this has a lot of handwriting on it. Again, you're going to use commas to separate more than two items or phrases in a series, right? So here we have soccer, basketball, baseball, and tennis, all separated with a comma correctly. I want you to take a look at this third one. I can dribble a basketball, hit a baseball with a bat, and even kick a soccer ball into a net. These are not just one word lists. These are actually activities, phrases that can also be listed in a series. Here is our first phrase, dribble a basketball. Here's our next phrase, hit a baseball with a bat. And here's our last phrase, and even kick a soccer ball into a net. 1, 2, and right here is 3. So be careful as you are rewriting each sentence that you use capital letters at the beginning and you make sure proper nouns are capitalized and have a correct punctuation mark at the end. And then you add the comma in the correct position. So let's do number 1 together. Capital letter at the beginning. We will need clubs, balls, and tees to play golf. Where, and there's my end mark, capital letter, end mark, and now I need to place my commas. Well, I can tell right here that I have a list, clubs, balls, and then tees. I need a comma to separate every one of these things in the list. Clubs, balls, and that's it. That's all that I need right there. I'm done with number 1. If you need any more assistance with your packet, you can feel free to send me a dojo. I wish you great luck. I love you so much, and I'll see you in just a few days. Bye, friends.